Welcome back, or welcome to We Care a Lot. I'm half the podcast, Mel.
I'm the other half, Sam.
Hey.
Hey, guys.
It's another week.
I don't know why I felt out of body for a second there.
Watching from above.
Yeah, I was just like, wow, those are two people sitting on a couch together. Anyways.
So today's topic, we are coming to the endings of summer.
That's so gross.
And, you know, if you know us, then you know that summer's like
the it girl.
The thing that we love.
Mm-hmm.
I will say this has been one of the more difficult summers of our lives. And we'll get into it, maybe.
Yeah.
However, I think it's still, like, sad to see that it's
ending. No, it's more sad because I'm like, did I waste time being sad during summer?
Yeah.
Of course not, but yes.
But also the answer is yes.
The answer is yes, you did. No, you didn't. It's like already having nostalgia for something that isn't over.
For sure.
Because, like, there's still things planned that are summer-esque, related, whatever. But, like, it just feels like we did nothing.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, we did. I think it's like, I just saw on Instagram 2 older men in Europe eating ice cream. And it was like me and my bestie when we finally make it to Europe.
Dude.
Or our European summer or whatever. I was like, that is so real. Is that, like, what normal people are dealing with? Like, never going to Europe? I mean, it's not fair. A lot of people do go and are normal people, for sure.
I think also it's, like, not everyone's goal to go to, like, Europe. I think, like, some people really want to go to, like, Asia. You know what I mean?
Right. I want to go everywhere. But I got to start with Europe for some for doesn't it just feel...
Yes.
Like the European continents feels like a good starting. Well, because English for me especially.
My colonizer roots. You know what I mean?
I need to meet the people. Just kidding. No, but that's fair. Yeah. But I can't even make it on a camping trip 3 hours away. So
yeah. No, Logan and I...
There's some assessing to do.
We were just talking about, because she was like, how, like... Because if you guys don't know, Logan's, like, a real estate agent now. And she was like, how many houses do I have to sell till we have kids? And I was like, that is such a crazy question. I was like...
it was going to be till we go to Europe
or
something.
I was like, 6, I guess? And I don't know, I just threw that number out of my ass.
Uh-huh.
And she goes, okay, new goal. And I was like, okay, period. But, like...
You said, let me think about it again.
I was like, there's a contingency.
Yeah.
I have to go to Europe first. I have to travel a little bit.
Yeah, we're not just having kids.
I have to be worldly before I fucking put these kids in the world. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just not gonna work.
I mean, what about the wedding?
Right.
Is that in the contingency or not?
That's
really?
also part of the contingency.
Okay.
I didn't say it, but I think it's said.
I think she knows.
It's known.
Yeah.
It's not a very, like, queer thing to do anyway, though, to have, like...
The wedding. Like, the order of all...
Yeah.
Order of operations.
Right.
Yeah.
Taking my shoes off. Sorry.
How dare you? How dare you get comfortable on our podcast? Are we keeping this in? Are we keeping in this moment of you taking your shoes off? I'm living... Comfy. Oh, she's in black crew socks today.
Black crew socks.
Wow.
My fave. Anyone else's?
Okay, anyways. Right. But, like, you want to in general. You still want to sort of follow vacation, marriage.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, you did house. Yeah, that's in order. Living together.
Some people's not.
Well, living together. Whatever that means, right?
Yeah.
Like,
well, like, if you're on the... like, modest side, you don't live together before you get married.
Is anyone doing that anymore?
Girl, I don't know.
I guess...
I just lost Hulu access, and I really want to watch that new show, The Secret Lives of
Mormon Wives. Yeah. It's with the lady...
The TikTok
yes,
mom.
They swung?
They were swingers.
Is that the past tense of swinging?
They
were swinging.
They were swinging.
They swung.
They swung.
Yeah, no, I want to watch that.
So I just saw an ad.
Is it out already? Or
I saw an ad for it. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's on TikTok.
My cousin said, we'll talk about it. We'll talk about that in Glory. Anyways, right. So the order of operations.
Yeah. So like,
also it has to be during summer. Europe specifically.
Correct.
It needs to be a European summer, not European winter. I mean depending on the continent.
But it doesn't sound like my first choice.
Right.
Like, maybe that's, like, the second,
like, I could see, like, a Christmas, like, our first Christmas in Switzerland or something.
Oh, my God, cute.
Like, that sounds fun.
I want to go to Ireland, so, like...
Ireland. There's so many. But
many things to do.
alas, there are people already having their summers. Even just camping, I'm jealous. I'm
no,
like,
absolutely. Like Logan just went on a trip
I'm
with
like,
her
oh, that's
parents,
crazy.
her dad and her sisters, and I'm like,
So I wanna go on
literally,
a
you
trip.
went to fucking Clear Lake or whatever the fuck it's called.
Clear Lake.
And I sent that to you on TikTok, and then you guys went, like, the fuck.
You said that was our thing. It can't be, I guess.
Anyway, so, but now she's like, I know the spots, so we can all go, and I'm like, okay.
You said fine. You
Fine,
tested
it's
it
fine.
out the literal waters.
We should do like a PNW camping trip.
like driving, like road trip, or like flying and then.
No, probably like road trip.
How long does that take?
To get up there?
Yeah, like
It's like a
2-day?
16-hour drive, but
Okay.
it's like a day and a half. But that's like to go all the way to Seattle. That's like where my brain goes. But to be in like Oregon, probably a lot less. Probably like 12 hours. It's not that crazy.
No, it's not. I'm just thinking like going up the coast. There's just so many things I want to do. Not enough time. Okay,
Yeah.
anyways, yes, we do need to do that. That would be really fun. But we have a lake day on our summer bucket list, and there are lakes around us.
I was going to say, there's lakes and there's rivers that we should just like...
And we just don't.
There's like some in San Bernardino. Oh my god, I can't speak.
San Bernardino. I hate that word.
Yeah. But we should like go. I just sent one to Logan. I was like, maybe we should just do this like at the end of the month.
Well, Friday?
Well,
Or I don't know what day.
yeah,
Sunday?
Friday or Sunday. We clean up and then go.
Hungover as fuck,
Hungover
trying to get
as
drunk at the
shit.
lake.
Yeah.
That would be fun. Yeah, we need to commit to just, I mean, September's still summer, right? It would be September 1st if we did Sunday, so you have to say yes.
Yeah.
But I think the summer bucket list at this point is just our friendship lifelong bucket list.
No, but really
But in the
is.
next year or two, not forever. Like, we're not gonna, I hope we can accomplish some of these things in the next 2 years, but summer just really hit us hard. There was a lot happening for everybody.
A lot more than like I think I've ever experienced in a summer.
Like house renovations, family, people dating, and their friendship in general. Like, there just wasn't time.
Right.
And I'm like,
It was insane. Like, quite honestly, really fucking insane.
I think I've been to the beach 3 times.
Same.
That is
Maybe
an
actually-
ugly number.
Yeah, 3.
3 times.
4.
Maybe a handful. We'll go with a handful. We'll go with a handful.
7.
8 or 9 or 10. No, but actually.
Not enough, though.
Not enough.
And also, like, it kind of, like, not offended me, but today I was like, because, okay, Brittany, or Logan's sister,
Mhm.
I'm like, every time I have to explain who everyone is, it's just, like, annoying, but anyway.
But you have
But
to,
I have
because if it's
to.
the first time they're
Because if
listening,
you don't
they're
know,
like,
then you don't know.
who are you
Brittany
talking
is
about?
Logan's sister, which is my partner.
Yes. Oh my god.
Her partner's
The amount
in
of times
town.
we've probably said Logan and given
Yeah.
no context. Sorry, guys.
Her partner is in town.
Okay, yeah.
Because he lives in Amsterdam. And we went to a coffee shop this morning, and I was like, so when are we going to the beach, guys?
Oh no.
First of all, I don't even know if he has like interest in going to the beach, because it's like he literally goes, he's Portuguese, so he like goes to Portugal all the time, and I'm sure there's
better beaches. Well,
whatever.
maybe
I
not
think
better.
so.
Who knows? I've never been.
I
I've never been.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't fucking know.
But I was like, when are we going to the beach? And they were kind of like disinterested, and I was like, you guys, it's summer.
Yeah, you're like,
And you're in California.
yeah, like, it's a thing to do.
Yeah.
Not
But, like,
interested.
I'm very much in the need of like going to Laguna.
Yeah, we went. Okay, I guess I've gone more than a handful. I'm so annoying. But, like, it's still
But
not
it's still
enough.
not enough.
Like, I'm really trying. It has to be like a weekday, truly.
And I'm fine
Or a
with that.
Sunday.
Fine with it.
Okay, let's pick one. We'll pick one later. Alright.
Anyway.
Y'all don't need to know what day exactly we plan to go, but definitely want to squeeze one of those in. That's achievable. Those are achievable goals I have for the rest of summer. You gotta keep it real with yourself sometimes.
Yeah.
But one of my good friends, Anna, shout out to Anna if you're listening, she has been traveling her little butt off all summer.
Congratulations.
Incredibly jealous. And I messaged her and I was like, I do love to see that she's living her best life, because
Yeah.
well deserved, to say the least. But her and her man are just thriving.
Period.
And I'm like, I don't even remember where the first location was, but she's just like hopping. And now she's in Portofino. Like, her little view of her fucking from her room, I was like,
You're like, okay.
are you getting engaged there? Like, should I be pondering on a ring coming. I mean, whatever. That'd be exciting. But yeah, she's traveling like crazy, and I'm just like, I want to be traveling like crazy. And then I get crazy in my head.
How does she do that?
I don't know. I wouldn't know. But it's just probably a priority thing. And like, depending on your job, like you have the ability to prioritize, you know, chunks of time, which like I could. I'm mad at myself. I could. You know, it was so cute. Wyatt, my nephew, he was asking my parents, where'd they go? They went camping? No, they went on they go on a yearly trip every summer with the kids. And he was asking why I didn't come. He's like, why didn't Auntie Sam come? What's going on there?
Like, I wasn't invited.
And I was like, wasn't invited, brother. And he was like, she can work on the trip like mommy does. And I was like, ate you guys up. And I was like, yeah, I could have been there. And I was like, I mean, I could have. And my mom was like,
she's like, no.
She's like, listen, I wasn't inviting you. I'm just letting you know he missed you.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So it was really sweet. But, anyways, back to seeing people traveling. And
I think we just like have such like bad FOMO. I think like it's one thing to see like all these fucking influencers do it because you're like, okay, unrealistic.
You said
like,
unrealistic.
You know, they got that kind of cash.
Right.
They got that kind of connection.
But when you see a normal person,
but then when you see
your friend,
your friend from high school fucking going to Italy.
No, there's this girl that I don't follow her, but Katie talks about her. She goes to Miami like.
Even
honestly,
that,
it feels like weekly.
You know what? Even that.
That's crazy. I'm like, I want to go to Miami. I've been there once.
I want to go so bad to
Destin.
Destin.
I was like, Dustin's the name.
Destin. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Them
really
waters,
pretty there.
Although the shark situation.
Oh, just don't get in. Just at the sand. Just sit.
But that's so, like, the water's so
it's infested?
clear.
It's infested with sharks?
Literally so many sharks. This girl I know, I used to work for.
I was like, you actually know her? Or influencer?
Yeah, I used to work for her.
Yeah. I don't know who it is. Yes, I do.
Yes.
Okay, go on.
She just posted it, like, she was at, like, the Soho House in Miami, in, I think, like, southern Florida, whatever.
Yeah, wherever the...
And, southern Florida, South Florida is what you say. Not
Florida?
Southern Florida, it's South,
Did
like,
you
South
say
Florida,
that?
yeah.
No,
Anyway.
I didn't even catch it.
And she was like, the way I just swam, like, 3 feet from a fucking 8-foot shark.
No. Why? Why didn't you get out?
She didn't know.
How do you not know?
I'm like, isn't the water clear? I'm so confused.
I'm uncomfortable. How do you not know?
With the amount of times that we probably
Stop it!
swim
No,
in these
don't say that.
murky-ass waters next to fucking big-ass sharks.
I hate that for us. Like, I'm okay with the little fish, because the fish isn't going to hurt me. It's going to be disgusting when it touches. I have sensory issues.
I have such bad sensory issues.
Really bad sensory issues. Like, I'm at the thrift store and something touches me in the wrong way, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I'm over it. But yeah, no sharks for me.
But anyway.
In Italy, are there sharks?
Yes, probably.
Okay, but like different ones, not the great whites. I need to watch Shark Week again. I feel like they're never in Italy. They're always in like, you know,
like Australia,
tropically. There's probably other beasts.
Place I want to go to Australia and New Zealand and fucking.
I know. I have an excuse now.
I've never been to Hawaii. First of all.
Oh, let's go to Hawaii first.
Okay. Period.
So expensive.
Logan has an aunt that lives there, and she's always like, "You guys can come."
Hello.
I know, but are we doing that, huh?
Okay, but point being, maybe now is when we start planning for the next summer and what we want to get done next summer.
It's so true.
But also, it just never feels like a good time to buy a plane ticket.
See, the thing is, like, you need to get one that's like you can move, and that's the T, right? Like,
yeah, like a Southwest flight. It's always pretty solid.
Yeah. Alaska?
Alaska's
You know what?
Alaska's part of Delta, I think.
My brother's girlfriend works as a pilot.
Look at all these connections just flushing themselves out.
Like, gee, I wonder if she can give me some like discount.
Yeah,
should ask them.
Probably not though.
I'm
not for 10
I'm not
of
on
us.
their
Definitely
flight
not
list. So it sucks. But
I wonder if that's the only discounts they get.
No, I think they get like ticket discounts or like a free ticket. I'm not sure. I'm like, why aren't you guys traveling? She's like, working.
Go somewhere. And he's like, I'm working.
The other day I got a text from him, like, I think he's accidentally supposed to be for her, because we were texting back and forth, and I'm assuming he got, like, confused. And he was like, yeah, you landed in LAX. And I was like, or in Santa Ana. And I was like, he's probably talking to his girlfriend.
You were like, I'm at home. I did not fly anywhere.
It's just so crazy, their job. Pilots.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that.
Like, she's gone for, like, 5 days of the week.
Like, that's too much for me. Living out of a suitcase.
Mm-hmm.
Some people love it.
Some people love it.
I like my little knickknacks to be surrounding me at all times.
Yeah.
There's something about it.
There's something very, like, homebody about you and your chart. I don't know what it is. The chart isn't giving that, though. You know what I mean?
Maybe I need to leave so that I can dive into that piece of me. Maybe I think I'm a homebody, but I'm not. I mean, I used to travel a lot.
You did.
And that was fun. I had no complaints, actually. Like, I really didn't. I loved it. Yeah. I mean, I wasn't paying for it. That was the best part.
That's the best part.
That's the best part. Like, if someone was to say, hey, you know, that's the thing. You know what that is? Yeah. If someone was to say, let's go to Hawaii this weekend, I'm paying for it. I was like, let's go.
I'm dropping everything.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Who the fuck cares about
Sam.
my little knickknacks? Who the care?
Sorry about your little birthday.
Yeah, no, but actually, if someone offered you a free trip to Hawaii, I'd be like, can they pay for me to come? It's my birthday.
So actually, can you just switch with me? You host the party.
You host my party without me there.
In remembrance.
I'm gonna go to Hawaii.
Or not remembrance. That's sad. That sounds like death. In
honor.
In honor of Sam.
Of my presence. That's the thing. I think if someone was paying for it, I would not care about my little knickknacks.
And that's why, and going back to the influencer thing, like, that's why they go.
Right. I don't blame them at all. If
like,
if brands were going to clothe me.
That's crazy, dude.
I'm like,
that's so
I'm
insane.
going to spend money, and then hotel's going to put me up for free. Oh my God.
Period. What are we doing?
We're trying is what we're doing. No, but I do need my European summer at some point.
Then I see a friend from college. She I don't think she listens, but hi Crystal, if you listen to this.
Dead.
I think she's a nurse.
Oh.
And like she's traveling so much, and I'm like, you're not a traveling nurse, I don't think. She's just vibing though, like so hard, and I'm like, oh my God, she's the one who gives me so much FOMO.
You should have stuck with
I'm like, maybe I should have just been in the fucking medical field at this point. Like, maybe I should just go back and do that.
I mean, can you do that for your master's? Like, get a business marketing degree, and then your master's is in fucking...
No, because it's like a whole nursing program.
Yeah, it's a different thing.
But anyway.
Yeah.
On like a separate thought, I think the lack of travel and being like worldly is making me want to go back to school so that like my brain can learn something
expanding
new.
The knowledge, right? Yeah,
Insane.
I miss that about traveling, even like to small places. Like, honestly, just hit me to Palm Springs.
No, actually,
not that there's any real culture to learn there necessarily,
but I'm out of my like
comfort zone, routine. Yeah, I'm learning about myself.
Yeah,
on this trip. I was gonna say, it's not that hard also to plan a European trip. I will say I've done it, didn't go on it because of COVID. It really just takes someone committing, and that's the hardest part.
Yeah,
that really is
and
just
having
the
hardest
money.
Part.
Well, yeah, but it's not even that expensive or whatever.
It's really just getting there, I hear.
Yeah, the flights are expensive. There's so many hacks, like staying at places that are like tradesies, or doing an Airbnb for like a month, and then it's cheaper than staying for the 2 weeks if you only pay for 2 weeks or whatever. Like, there's just so many
that's tea.
It's big tea. I don't know if that's allowed. Airbnb, please see yourself out. The conversation.
Yeah, that's fucking crazy.
But it's really not that crazy. Like, when I was gonna go with my cousin in 2020,
you guys are doing like a group.
We were doing a group, and we still can. It's under 30. If you're under 30, 35, something like that. I don't know
if I want. Like,
but they take all the headache out of it, especially if we're just girly popping, and I just want to girly pop and
that's
not
actually
think.
Facts. I just don't know that I'm thinking like Lizzie McGuire, like everyone on a bus at the same time,
right.
And like
that is part of it.
I don't know that I vibe with that.
I've done it once. Like, I can do it again. If I'm in Italy, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
But also, so
I'd like
the nice
the,
thing
like,
about
the
it is
slowness.
there's options. Like, you don't have to do
Everything.
the activities, or you don't have to do the additional bonus activity or whatever. It's just like the cost comparison of like, if you were to plan the trip on your own, how much hotels would be to book by yourself.
Yeah.
Because like one of the places we were gonna stay was like a chateau, like Saltburn.
That's
It
so
literally
crazy.
looked like Saltburn, and there was like a vineyard day where it was just like, we're all just gonna have a picnic in the backyard of this chateau.
That's fun.
Like, that's cute.
Yeah.
So, and they just sent me a little pamphlet of all their little group trips they have right now, and it was literally, the lowest one was I think 3,000, which isn't that crazy.
Yeah.
To go to Europe for 2 weeks, flights, hotel, some food. I don't know how good their food is, but some food. And you don't have to worry about travel. They're like, if we all miss the train, we're booking the next one for you. It's not like, oh, you missed the train, now go talk to people in a language you don't speak and blah, blah, blah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, there's
so much appeal to
there's
it.
so much appeal to it. And you're meeting people who also have a like-minded, I'm like convincing you to get on a Kentucky. I'm like, Kentucky's sponsor.
The way Kentucky came to our school, and that's how we know about it.
Really? That's how you know about it?
Wait, you didn't know about them because of that?
No.
That's
my cousin was
crazy.
just, I think she found it. Or we went to AAA, whatever the fuck it's called. Yeah,
I was in a digital
AAA.
marketing class,
Mhm.
and they came
How fun.
to pitch themselves. I don't know why. Like, why our class?
Marketing students love traveling.
Okay. But I was like, interesting. Yeah. Anyway.
No, yeah, she
There's-
found it on AAA. Was just like, here, you guys are under your 30s. This sounds perfect for you. And we were like, oh, this is perfect.
That's so crazy.
I will say, never got my $200 back, even though COVID canceled our trip. Evil. Anyways.
Yeah, I don't know. There's something so appealing. And then at the same time, I'm just someone who, like...
I get you, the free flowing of it all.
Yeah.
But then I need a little more money for the free flowing of it all. And plus, after the
Then
first time, you feel more comfortable in the actual cities.
I see what you're
You know what I
saying.
mean? Like, you
Yeah.
get comfortable with...
Yeah.
I'm down for either, but I'm just saying. It's a very good deal to do a group trip. And I'm like, meeting more young people. We always want to say we want to network, and Katie and I were just talking about chess club. We're literally considering going to a chess club.
Why?
Be
Do you
so
know how to
serious.
play chess?
I learned once, and I think the person let me win. I mean, he was telling me every move to make.
Right.
But I don't know how to play. And like, if I were to be in front of a table again, I'd be like, how?
You said this one?
What is what moves? But it's not like it's like they play fun house music, but not quiet, but like quieter. Like, you can hear each other still.
Mm-hmm.
They sell drinks. They have a little arts booth, and it's just a bunch of people playing chess. Oh, a tattoo. There's like a tattoo station too.
Where
like, it's a
is
cool.
this?
It's in LA, of course.
Of course.
She Googled, because this is a tangent. I text her. I was on my walk and I was listening to a baddie playlist, and I was like, I want to flirt inconsequentially with men. And then she was like, we can fix that. And then she sent me TikToks, and she dead ass put in TikTok probably where to meet single men in LA.
Did that one golf course thing in like
Penmar?
I think that's what it's called.
The one where there's just a bunch of people.
Yeah, it's like a big like picnic on
Yeah,
a golf
yeah,
club.
yeah.
Golf
Yes.
course.
Yeah, the Brittany went.
Yeah.
We never went, but it was one of the places.
Brittany went there and she goes, Sam would literally love this. Like, she would probably eat
A
this
feast
up.
for the eyes.
Literally. She's like, it's like very much her type of man.
My demographic? Ew. I kind of hate that there's a demographic. Because I've heard horrible things about the people. They on TikTok are saying that it's just a bunch of pretty people who don't talk to each other.
I'm sure.
And I was like, that's unfortunate.
I also think it leans very white. Like, I don't think there's a lot
Where is
of
it?
diversity. I think it's in Santa Monica or like
Maybe I just need to start going to like little arts and crafts. My pottery teacher is doing at the Santa Monica airport, like a little, like an arts flea market type thing.
Cute.
And I'm like, maybe I just need to start going to those.
by there a lot.
Yeah, it's cute. Anyway,
It's cute.
meeting
Yeah,
people.
I think it's really just like putting yourself out there or something.
But then it's like, why do I have to spend money to do so?
Yeah.
It's great. And also, I'm like, how am I so busy? Like, what am I doing? Like, how am I so busy that on a Saturday night I have plans? I'm like, what were the plans? I don't remember. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, looking back recently, I can remember. But I'm like, we haven't like gone out really We have a little, but like not really.
Well, because like usually like Saturday nights are when we used to go out.
And now there's like family functions on Saturdays. But
But then also like I think everyone has like their own like plans and stuff. Like you're constantly going to like San Diego. I mean, you do go out. And you do go out on like when you're out there. So it's different.
I don't think, did we go out last time? We went to June Shine. Disappointing. Disappointing, everybody. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know.
I think like I was thinking about this. I think maybe like summer is no longer about like going out, and it's more of like being out. It's not like going out, it's about being out. And then in the winter, it's like winter baddies. Like
winter baddies. The brats.
We're so like tired of the weather that we need to get drunk. And you go out on a Wednesday.
Perfect advice.
You know what I mean?
I don't disagree. Do we go out more in winter in general?
I think so.
Do we?
And I think it's also better because like you can actually wear clothes.
It's almost like we're day drunk too much in the summer.
Yeah, it's like you get tired by
like that's why we don't go out. We're just so tired from the sun.
Yeah.
Profound.
That's also like it's still hot outside during the night, so it's like.
But that's so nice.
It is nice. So nice. I don't know how to feel, but I'm thinking like winter will be or like as people are saying, brat autumn.
Brat autumn.
Brat winter.
Bottom.
Not
bottom.
Bottom. Okay,
like a wiener. Bottom.
Because Charlie's
British. Maybe.
But yeah, I think like
you know what the other issue is that I'm just thinking
there's less plans too. Like, what are you gonna fucking do on the weekend?
Like this Saturday, for example. This has already passed for you guys, but for our time, this Saturday, I'm having a birthday dinner party. And I'm not gonna go out. But I've toyed with the idea of, like, if we were to all on a whim be, like, down, I'm like, but it's, like, the guarantee that it'll be a good time out is so much lower than it being a good time in. Which is just so, why? Why? Is it us? Is it our energy
I think
What's going on?
Our energy's not in the vibe.
The chakras.
It's not cleansed for a good time out. I think we have bad expectations.
What's going on?
I think we have bad expectations.
What should our expectations be?
You only get what you give. You know what I mean?
Okay, what am I expecting? A good time.
I think the
we're
vibe
expecting
to
a good
be
time.
Like, I'm gonna have a fucking fun ass time tonight. Like it's now or never. And instead we're like they might not let us in.
Or it's so expensive.
Or like I don't want to buy a fucking $14 drink. And it's like, girl, you might have to for a good time. $14 or you leave in a pissy ass mood because you didn't have a good time. You know what I mean?
See, but none of us are leaving in pissy ass moods. Okay. It's just like sometimes the energy of the people there too aren't giving. It's like we go in and we're like, and there's like the music isn't it, or like it's like pivoting is hard for us as a group. Maybe that's what it is. The pivot too.
Yeah.
Because then we're like, well, we already committed to this spot. Should we give it another 20 minutes? You know what I mean?
Maybe it's also like a practice. You know what I mean? Like it's like a practice of. Because that's what I think. Like, I'm always like, the friends that I have that are, like, constantly going out, I'm like, how are you guys having a good time every single fucking time?
There's no way.
And I feel like...
Do they?
I think they do. And I think it's because there's, like, this... A, they have the energy. But B, they're also, like...
energy.
They're also, like, doing it constantly. That it's, like...
There's no expectation. Yeah. Because they're like, I'm going out again
tomorrow. I'm going to go tomorrow. Or next week. Like, it doesn't matter. And maybe we're just, like, too high on the expectation pull.
Like, because we only go out once a month or whatever.
Blue moon, literally.
And it's like,
it's a blue moon.
This better be good.
Yeah.
But how do we
fix your energy?
But going out more is what you're saying?
Yeah. And I think that's why in the winter it feels like a lot more fun because we're doing it more.
Maybe. And there's like, I was gonna say there's less plans. There's not really less plans. I'm like, when is it not busy ever in life? Never.
But I do think like winter, everyone's like gearing up for just the holidays that they're like, in terms of like family, there's not like a lot to do because of that. You get what I'm saying? Because we're gonna see each other at least 2 times in the end of the year.
Unless you have a lot of birthdays during that time of year, then that's God bless.
But what I'm saying is like everyone's kind of like there's no need for us to hang out more than we have to because we're gonna see each other for the holidays.
I'm gonna see you at Christmas and I'm gonna see you at Thanksgiving. I don't need to see you
literally.
New Year's, let's go. Maybe New Year's, it's like a friend thing. That's sometimes.
I know. Literally my parents are always like, what are you guys doing for New Year's? Like, do you want to come? I'm like,
You said, no,
I think we're going to go out with our friends.
So actually, please don't bring in the new year with me.
I don't want bad vibes. No, I'm just kidding.
Dude. Yeah. Maybe, and then carrying into the European summer, the energy just has to shift of committing.
Yeah.
Which, I say that as I step back with hesitation.
Yeah.
But, like, if we want it so bad, why don't we just do it? Because there's a lot of reasons why.
Yeah, but the reasons will always be there. And that's the tea.
That is the tea. Yeah.
I'm done fucking having FOMO. I feel like at least the thing we can do is, like, if we're not doing the European, like, trip as we speak, you know what I mean? It's like, when we have those, like, FOMO moments, it's like, okay, what can we do? Can we go to Joshua Tree in 3 days? Can we do a little road trip? Can we just go to the fucking lake? You know what I mean? Just, like, popping in a more realistic option that still feels like outside.
It's almost like I want to erase birthdays and holidays.
Can we?
So that it could be like, why do you have plans this week? I mean,
yeah.
But then life will just still find its way to life.
I think next year I want to do a camping trip.
I want to be little.
No, yeah, I want to be small.
I want mom and dad to just tell me what we're doing, and it's a bunch of fun stuff.
Yeah.
Because I have zero plans and responsibilities.
And everything's paid for.
Now, literally, when I was buying all the stuff for the dinner party, I took a picture. I had 3, like, grocery bags of shit. And I was like, this is independence.
No, absolutely.
In the ugliest form. Like, until it's all put together and really beautiful. Then it'll be in the most beautiful form. But anyways, you want to go camping for your birthday? That sounds fun. April is, like, a good time of year for camping, is it not?
For sure.
You should look now.
I should look now.
You could probably get a beach spot if you're thinking beach. Or if
I'm thinking more wilderness-y.
Like
more Parent
Big
Trap.
Bear?
Like cabin vibe.
Yeah, Big Bear.
Yeah,
I don't know what's around, to be honest.
Or maybe I'm thinking like Big Sur, which is like kind of
north.
beach, but yeah. It's like on the coast, but like the cabins are usually like in the woods.
Dude.
I don't know.
No, that sounds fun.
Just thinking.
You look now, though.
I know, I need
You're thinking right now, and I need you to
then,
look,
like, I don't want to think or look, because then I'm like, what if I change my mind?
See, it's the commitment piece.
It's the commitment piece.
We do have a problem with committing in the fear that better plans or better idea.
Better idea.
But then your birthday will come and we'll be doing nothing.
Yeah. And then I'm like, oh, it's so stressful, and then I have a bad time.
When instead
and then we go out and have a bad time.
Instead, it could be today, maybe not literally today, but today you decide, you book the campsite, and it's like, y'all, we have 6 months to prepare.
Oh my god, I was thinking about this the other day, because I was like, okay, what is like, I haven't been really having fun with birthdays. Like
have you had fun with birthdays in the past?
In the past.
It's not like a lifelong.
I see what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like, because there's some people who just hate birthdays.
I'm wondering, let me think.
I feel like you liked your 21st in general. Like planning it.
It was fun, yeah. But it was a distraction also. No, it was fun. That was fun.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think though, like, I feel like the only birthdays that I've had so much, like even other people's, like, it's either like I really enjoyed Tori's birthday when it was just like a dinner. We were like just hanging out. And also Katie's, like very similar vibes.
Oh, yeah. Dinner party. Oh, you're talking about her Italian.
Yeah, her
Victoria's
Italian
summer dinner. Yeah.
And also your birthday last year. Everyone but my own.
The kickback. And I was like, okay, the kickback.
And then, but I'm thinking like the ones that feel like really, really good. I'm like, oh my god, that was so memorable. It was like, for example, like Logan's birthday when we were all at Joshua Tree. Like together. That was so fun to me.
So fun.
I feel like that was like the perfect thing.
We were twerking in the dirt.
In the dirt.
Why were we doing that?
But like doing the murder mystery one night, like having those nights was so fun to me.
And not even like crazy expensive. Either.
Well, it was a little.
I mean, it was expensive, but it wasn't like, oh my god, this put us out for trips for the rest of the next 2 years or anything. For sure.
I think like it also really helped like that the housing, like Brittany and I paid for completely, and then everyone was just like food and like, whatever they wanted to bring. And I feel like that makes it so much easier for people to say yes.
Because I think the point is, especially as we get older, I'm realizing it's like if we want to do something, like even the time commitment piece, like my birthday to Vegas. Like, it's a lot to commit.
That was
3 days,
too.
but it was so fun.
Yeah.
It's a lot to commit to 3 days, but, like, paying for the hotel room, if that's what you want to do for your birthday. It's like, it brings me back to, like, the bachelorette party conversation of, like, if you want all of your friends and stuff to come and be there, but it's a financial strain, you got to provide in some way. Unless it's, like, going to be super, like, 200 pop for the entire weekend. I think that's pretty fair.
Yeah.
And if someone can't pay, then you cover it if you want them to be there, or they don't come, whatever. But, like, again, like, as we get older, the less money I guess we have to spend on other people's birthdays just makes it easier to attend, I guess, because as an adult it feels so much, like, harder.
Because in it, I think, I mean, the struggle for me also is, like, paying for the thing and then thinking about your gift and then thinking, like, getting there, like, all of that really adds up, and I'm like, I've just spent literally probably $1,000 when I could have done that for my own trip. And that's fucked up to say, but I'm also like,
that's how a lot of weddings feel. And if people's birthdays are feeling
that
in the $1,000 range, that's crazy. Unless you guys are all just built like that, then your group is built different.
I'm not there yet, so
we're not there yet.
Maybe I'll speak differently when I am there, but as of right now it feels like a lot. But anyway, that was really fun, like, your birthday and Logan's birthday when we went somewhere, and, like, I mean, even though I paid for, like, the housing, it just felt fun, I feel like, for everyone just to have a place to sleep, and we all just, like, vibe together. It was just so fun. Yeah, I don't know where I was going with that.
Just, like, the nostalgia of having good times during summer.
Yeah.
Basically. But, yeah, I think the commitment piece and the expectations, I guess, are what we have to shift. But it's, like, so
it's really hard.
Like, how do you not have high expectations for going out?
Maybe that's the key. Like,
I don't like that key.
Like, you know,
I want to use a different one. Try a different door.
These fucking analogies, dude. But, like, maybe we gotta be, like, in our Sex and the City, like, era where we, like, just do it just to do it. Like,
I feel like if I lived in, like, Santa Monica, it'd be way easier.
For what?
Like, to just, like, on a whim be out. You know what I mean?
I hate going out to Santa Monica.
Maybe not, like, literally Santa Monica, but, like, somewhere, a walkable city of some sort.
Yeah, like, if you lived, like, in Echo Park.
Right. Like, I could walk to Bar Flores every night. Sure. Not every night. That's a bit much, Sam. We're not trying to go that far. But
yeah, like, being in close proximity to all that, like, yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, it would be a lot easier to be like,
let's just go out.
What if we just, like, because it is lower commitment, lower stakes.
Right.
But when you're, like, traveling 30 to 40 minutes plus paying for whatever, getting ready, running late, like, all those stressors come in and you're like, this isn't even fun anymore. Like, why didn't I just stay home? And I know why we didn't stay home, because we thought we'd meet really cool people out and, like, new friends, or, like, a man's, or listen to really good music and have a really good time.
Yeah.
You about to cry about going out?
I think the culture needs to shift, though, too. Like, I think it is our expectations, but I think, like, culturally, in terms of, like, the going out or the clubbing scene, like, it all needs a fucking good shift. Like, I think...
I'm like, okay, what's wrong with us? Understood. What's wrong with everyone else?
Need to blame someone else.
Yeah, need to blame someone else. Keep going.
But I feel like...
Like, what is the vibe out there?
I think the exclusivity thing is still really fun in some ways.
I hate your ass for that.
I hate
your ass.
Because I'm still thinking about, like... Like, the whole, like, Charlie going to fucking Tenants. Like, that was really fucking cool if we were there. I mean, and even, it was still cool that we weren't there.
Like, was the idea of, like, maybe we won't get in?
That's
was kind
really
of
fun.
cunty.
Yeah, it's cunty.
You're like, maybe we won't get in. And then you do.
Yeah.
But then is that, like...
But at the same time, like, I'm trying to think, like, I obviously didn't, like, live in these moments in, like, the early 2000s. But, like, how, like, club culture was everywhere. It wasn't just, like, one place where all the fucking celebrities are going, which that is also really fun. And I'm sure that was happening, but it's also, like, where to go, like, where the hottest places to be aren't even hot. You know what I mean? They're not giving unless the culture is brought to it, versus, like, it just being culturally cool on their own.
I see what you're saying. Are you saying Tenants is not culturally cool on its own?
Sometimes. I mean, to be
when
fair,
celebrities
on my
aren't
fucking
there.
birthday last year, no one was fucking there.
Yeah.
It was very boring.
But we had a good time.
Well,
but it was dead.
It was dead, I should say.
Yeah, it was dead.
We made it a good time because we can have a good time next to a fucking wall. But, like...
Literally.
But, like, the vibes weren't there.
Yeah, you're right. The DJ was rude, but we still had a good time. She wouldn't play Drake. I was like, why are you okay? I don't know why you have a weird thing about that. Like, my bad, girl. I won't request anything.
No one's here also.
Yeah, like, just...
Don't you want me to have a good time?
Right, like, I'm the one person in the room. Play who I want.
But anyway, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like the culture is, like, I'm too cool versus, like, can we all just have fun? And I think that's the shift. Like, everyone needs to shift to stop fucking caring so much and just have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
I think people care too much, and it's really obnoxious.
I mean, even the club or bar itself.
Yeah.
Like, not letting people in because they care too
I mean,
much.
there's a capacity situation.
Capacity, sure, but the up and down.
I mean, but that's
Not so
always
much.
been, like...
I mean, if you look drunk, yes. But if it's, like... I mean, tennis used to be in hot-ass water for the up and down.
For sure.
From a diversity
standpoint, I agree.
Yes.
I'm more so talking about, like... Let's not let so many men in, you know, like...
I mean, like, if women could come first...
Right. That's it, period. If women can come first, period.
It is crazy when you get in line for somewhere and, you know, they have, like, the bouncers trickle down and tell you, like, yeah, it's a $20 cover, 100 whatever. And it's, like, a group of 8 hot girls, and they're just like, yeah, wait your turn. And I'm like... What do you mean?
When the princess
like, we don't even have...
and the pretty privilege
The pretty
work.
princess privilege did not... Pretty princess privilege.
PPP.
My pretty princess privilege did not work. Our pretty princess privilege did not work. Like, also, like, I've grouped in women I don't know next to me in line to make the group bigger. And they're still like,
maybe
no.
that's worse.
No, it shouldn't be. Like, more options.
That's true.
More potential for someone to have a meet cute at your bar. But then it's like...
Anyway,
going
I think
out.
expectations, culture needs to shift. And I think making the commitment to just having a good time and less about, like, what am I going to get out of this? And just, like, I'm going to have a good time. Maybe that's how you get rid of FOMO.
This is, like, hard.
And, like, with the other side, if you're committing to not going out, that's also your commitment. Like
have a good time
Don't pretend or don't want to go out.
And then not say anything.
And not say anything and be sad about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Needless to say, it's brought 'em.
Brought 'em. Right. At first, I didn't know what you were saying, and I was like, what? They brought him? They brought him in?
Rat autumn.
Yes. I think we should lean into Bratum. And then my other thought was about... I'm talking so slow and so annoying because I can't come up with my thought.
You stalling.
Literally, I cannot think of my thing. I feel like I'm drunk because I can't come up with it. Whatever.
This coffee has me so wired.
I chugged mine. It wasn't that, but mine also wired me up. Cortisol, high.
Cortisol face, on. If you can't remember, I was just gonna say something.
Go ahead.
I was just looking at, like, in preparation of, like, posting your birthday post on Instagram, like, on my story.
Oh, I'm scared. What'd you find?
I was just, like, looking through our stuff, and, like, we've had some crazy times.
Yes,
but
we
also,
have.
like, I was looking at just, like, mostly, like, things that we've done out. And it was like, oh, like, the first time we, like, celebrated with her for her birthday, and it was like, catch. and then, like,
so insane for that.
Yeah, it was fun though. It's when I was bawling. And then there was, like, that random time that we went to that one, like, house mansion party with Logan.
Really random.
That was so fun for no fucking reason.
So silly.
So silly. We were just vibing. Also, that's also the thing. Like, we were always just ready to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Not, like, physically, but, like, mentally we're like, physically. Yeah, I'll go to that. Let's do that.
Yeah.
And that's kind of when the fun stuff happens. Is just, like, being...
saying yes.
Yeah.
I feel like COVID also made that so much easier. Because it was like, my family's not doing anything. Let me go out with my friends.
Yeah, the balance I agree. Of, like, family and friends is hard.
Yeah.
I definitely don't feel like I have a good grip
on both.
Yeah. Well, like, on one. I feel like I end up, like, going toward my, like, family when, like, I'm like, oh my god, I haven't spent time with them in, like, a month. Yeah. I'm like, holy shit. And we live in, like, the same city or county, I guess.
Yeah.
But it's hard because then I'm like, I really want to prioritize my life as well. because it's like...
I feel like once a month isn't horrible.
It's not that bad.
That's not horrible at all.
Okay. Thanks for making me feel better.
You just don't live with them, so it probably feels different.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, I used to see you every day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my thought. I was, like, thinking of how I could be more on a whim going out.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, based on where I live, I feel like the closest place to, like, on a whim go out, and it's not Long Beach, but it's not.
Absolutely not.
But, like, nothing is downtown
further.
Fullerton. Ew, I'm not going there on a whim. We are not going there on a whim.
Long Beach is further than like any part in LA.
Maybe downtown LA, but we went there and that was not.
What do you mean? No, Long Beach from here is like 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's like 35. No traffic at
To
night.
go to my house, it's like 30 minutes from here. 35
but
minutes.
then, well, yes.
And you have somewhere to stay versus in Long Beach, it's not on a whim.
That's what I'm saying, though. The whims aren't existing
the whim.
here.
The whim does exist if you're comfortable not having to come back
Yeah.
home.
Yeah. But if it's not, though, that's what I'm saying. Which I'm like, okay, you need to move out to be on a whim. Like, more consistently. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, because if I were to be on a whim here, downtown Fullerton, not happening.
Yeah.
And that's it. Like, nothing else.
But downtown Fullerton's also like, I feel like just as far.
It's 20 minutes.
From here?
Yeah, it's like 20.
I felt like it was like a 30 minute drive from my mom's house.
Yeah. It's like
Does
10
that make
minutes further. Yeah.
But anyway.
Living life more on a whim. And it feels like summer is the time to do that, which is annoying that it's over now. You know what I mean?
Well, when you're watching this, it's like closer to being over, but we still have like 2 weeks left.
We do still have 2 weeks.
Just pack it in during the week.
Okay, let's do something next weekend. I'm having Auntie sleep over on one of the days, but we could go out like Friday.
Yeah. The thing is like making use of also like the evenings of the week.
Yeah, but no one wants to go. Well,
I'd be down.
I guess what's the time vibe on a weekday? Like, what time does it pop off and what time does it, you know what I mean?
It's
Like
the same times. It's like,
you think so?
yeah.
Like people are just
11 to 2.
raging.
Yeah. 11. I remember this one time.
That's crazy.
Bodie and Erica called me at like 10:30 and they're like, we have to go out. And I was like,
we have to? Who's we?
and I was like, I'm not sure.
No,
And
10:30
then
feels crazy.
they're like, we're going to get ready and we're going to send the car to you. And I was like,
oh, well, that made it really easy.
but okay. And then I was like, I'm going to go. And
Yeah.
then it was so fun. I mean,
When you were here, they did that?
what do you mean?
Like when you lived at home?
No.
Oh, no.
It was when I
Recently-ish.
when I lived in the Genesee apartment.
Wow.
But
yeah. Was it? So it was fun.
it was fun.
At 11-ish.
Yeah.
Where'd you go?
Apartment 200.
Haven't been there. Maybe we go there.
We should go there. I think you'd have a fun time. It is really packed.
Ow. Oh.
Very small place, but it's fun. And it's the one of those places where like the music's good. It's always gonna be good.
See, that's the issue that I'm having with Shortstop.
Shortstop. I can't.
What
Honestly,
the
I think I'm
fuck?
done going there for a little bit. It's not giving. I woke up the next day with like hella allergies from
Allergies.
from like the tequila that I drank from there. I don't know. It's like very cheap tequila. That's another thing. I'm getting too old to just like down anything. Like I wake up like not even hungover, but just like stuffy and like not feeling well.
I'm trying to think how I woke up.
Like also at Lainey's party, I drank Espolon and the next day did not feel well. Like I had the jitters and I'm like,
But were you
why
tired
the fuck?
too?
Yeah, I only had like 3 hours of sleep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
That'll do it.
So that's FOMO for y'all. This summer FOMO. Maybe we'll. So also, if you didn't watch, like 2 weeks ago, we had like a very like experimental episode where we went to the beach and whatever. We also had a vlog go up. Maybe we'll start just like vlogging
Special behind the
scenes of just like our nights out, things like that. So
that would be fun.
maybe that's like the goal for the next 2 weeks is like getting a good vlog, like end of summer vlog. That's the vibe.
Okay, so my birthday party
Starts then.
Bring that phone, bring that light.
We're getting on it. So
You guys will see another vlog coming and it's only on YouTube. So if you're not watching on YouTube, head on over and subscribe if you want to see those special behind the scenes loops.
Extra content. Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all.
But that's going to be it for this episode. Make sure you catch us in Glowing Hour on Friday, unless you're listening to this on a different day, and it's probably up.
Period.
But, yeah, if you haven't rated or reviewed our podcast on either Apple or Spotify, please do that. Yes. And like Sam said, if you don't subscribe to our YouTube channel, please do that now and hit that button. You know,
smash that
button.
Like button. What is it? Whatever.
Subscribe it. Whatever. And yeah, we'll catch you guys in the glow hour.